Hi everybody, this is Kevin, your EWC advisor, and welcome to the thesis statement thread of our EWC workshop. As you're working on your thesis statements for this class, I wanted to review a few quick tips on how to strengthen a thesis statement for a science paper. One of the big pitfalls that you want to avoid is using a fact or a very broad general idea as your thesis. Let's take a look at an example. Now consider this sentence: global warming will soon cause problems for all of mankind. Now this idea may be true, and it's certainly an important point that you want to broach and establish early in that intro paragraph. But as you move through your introduction from general ideas to specific ones, you want to eventually build to a thesis that's going to say more about that topic and get more specific. Sometimes it helps to ask ourselves, what is the how or why of my thesis statement? Asking how or why is a very handy way to get at the ideas behind the ideas and really push your thesis to get more critical and specific. So for example, with this sentence, you might think about, how does global warming cause problems? What kinds of problems? Why is this such a problem for mankind? What can be done to help alleviate these issues? The trick is to make your thesis more about the causes, effects, impacts, potential solutions, or recommendations that you're going to get more specific about in the body paragraphs of your paper. Really push those ideas and preview those key subtopics that you're going to explore later in the paper. Don't leave the reader wondering about those causes, effects, impacts, and solutions. Just bring them right into your thesis and clarify them early on. So, for example, what if we were to take this thesis and get a little more specific? You might have something that looks a little bit more like this. Unless humans can slow down the effects of global warming, rapid climate change will lead to rising sea levels, extreme weather, and health problems. Now, again, that's just one example, and your thesis is going to be unique to your topic and your own approach to that topic. But do notice how that revised thesis gets more specific about those key causes, effects, and impacts. It previews things that are going to become important later in the paper so that the reader knows about them early on and is intrigued to learn more about them later on in the paper.